Teraz się coś zesrało. Udostępnij, kopiuj, już ci wysyłam. Powiedz, jak będziesz. Co? Co nie działa? Czyli mogę grać. Dobra. Pik, pik. To co tam słychać w misjach? Idź na akcję za tam zwierzęta dupa dupa. To jest dupa dupa. Poczuć latanie, no to bym sobie zrobił w sumie. Śledź. Eliksir, sliksir, motyle. Gargulki, te gówna i to gówno. Dobra. Shit in my mouth. Tylko czy ja tam nie mam tego? Śmierdzielasa? To jest... nie, to jest korał, kuźwa. Dobra, to lecimy. Potem. To jest fajne akurat. Ja bym sobie zobaczył, co tu jest.
Revelio.
Czy to jest sowiarnia, kurwa, ta Hogwartowa? Chyba nie. Tak, to jest ona. O boż.
Revelio.
A ja tu nie mogę se... Mogę na mnie tu wejść? Mogę. To lecimy. O, tu już są balony. No kuźwa! No nie! No nie! Kupię balony. No. Pik! Aha, to nie były te balony, super. Shit in my mouth. O, te baloniki fajne, fajne. Lubię.
There we go.
There we go. A co to za wiocha jest tutaj? Ja nie znaję. O kurwa, bo to są wrogowie!
One's life is indeed carved out by destiny.
Revelio. Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Ojej, oj.
Dracus Totalis. Revelio. Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Dobra, jak tam wejść do was tędy, okej. Aha, fajnie. Mogę tędy? Mogę.
I may go to Hogsmeade later.
Revelio.
No fuck, co ja mam z tym zrobić? O, wiadro się przewróciło może? Let me in!
Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Jolo. Hehe. Ciekawe co te karty dają w ogóle, że tak zbieram, a nie wiem po co.
I shall cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Ojojojojoj.
Revelio.
Damn, it's in the mood for a fight.
Aha. No dobra, tu się chyba jeszcze jakoś inaczej dało wejść. A, dobra, ty odchodzisz. To idę tu. Dobrze by było tego najpierw sprzątnąć.
Revelio.
Nie kwicz kurwa teraz!
Dracus Totalis.
Oj,
Revelio.
nice. Nice. Dobra, tamten tylko
Let's
to
finish
już
this job and be done with it.
jak coś
Waste
se
of
dam
time
radę.
this is.
Tylko tego jeszcze sprzątnąć.
Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Aha.
Dracus
Someone
Totalis.
messing about.
Confringo. Revelio.
Dobrze.
Shame never saw that.
Szkoda, że nikt tego nie widział. Haha! Ty pozerze. Ty pozerze.
Revelio.
No dobra, zajebiste to było. Jeden widz VIP widział. Hehe.
Confringo.
Nie, nie konflikt.
Revelio.
Tu jeszcze były jakieś rzeczy, prawda? Tam. Aha, to jest ściana jakaś, czy coś? Okej. Proszek natychmiastowej ciemności. Ajajaj.
Revelio.
No jak tu wejść do ciebie, cholera?
Confringo.
A tu jest ta skrzyniunia. O Boże. Aha, ja mogę na miotle cię. Nie! Gdzie?
Revelio.
Śmieszne. Że mogę rzeczy z miotły zbierać.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Czy ja mam malwę? Nie mam. Kurwa malwy! Jajeczka. A to jest ten księżycowy chyba. Albo chrobotek.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend.
Revelio.
Dobra, w dupie z tym. Lecimy. A co to jest za zamek, kurwa? Przecież to jest miejsce do lądowania w ogóle.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Nie ma mowy, że ja tu nie wyląduję. Platforma do lądowania, no właśnie.
Revelio.
Aha, już jakiś skurwysynów słychać.
I'd say we know who to leave at home minding the oven.
A może prosto tu?
Incendio. Revelio.
Aha, to jest do akcji.
Accio.
No nie wespniesz się kurwa na to? Aha. Z tego zupełnie. Zacznij celować łaskawie. Prawy przycisk myszy, halo? Nieważne.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Okej, tam chyba jeszcze było... Aha, na górze.
Confringo.
Nie będę się caskał.
Revelio.
Okej.
Accio.
Nie wiem, co mi to dało, batok. Słychać mnie? A da się to jeszcze pociągnąć? Nie da się już. Dobrze.
Revelio.
No co, no szkoda wam nie najebać, jak już tu jestem, nie? Czy źle myślę?
Revelio.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're
I don't waste time seeing if they're dead. Their fate's not on my hands. Only their blood.
Są tak samo głupie jak w Asasynie.
Patricius Totalis. Revelio.
Panu prezydentowi to Tusk. I też kłótnie z prezydentem. Zobaczcie, oni już grozili naszemu panu prezydentowi to Tusk, że go powieszą na sznurze. Używając do tego wiersza, tak mu. Jak tak można? Szanowni Państwo, Kwaśniewski nie był moim prezydentem, ale nigdy bym takiego czegoś nie powiedział o nim. Z szacunku dla instytucji wolnego państwa.
Ty to słyszysz, kurwa? A co ty robisz, no?
All the other king, kita pampana kitu. Veteran, antro my gong.
Nie wiem, o czym mówisz. Mogę już? A jeszcze sobie wyposażenie zmienię? Być może. Kapelusz miałem lepszy chyba. O 1. O 11. Ulala, ale babcia. Aż się chce na PiS głosować. Dobrze.
Revelio.
Szkoda, że nie mogę zakręć zwioty rzucać. Chętnie ich tak zbombardował na piździe pełnej. Aha. Zaraz, najpierw ich zapierdolę.
Revelio.
Better run.
somebody out there.
Oh my god. On the other king. Pamparakin. Dobra, dawaj.
Pulso. Confringo. Revelio.
Antru Magun.
Pulso. Accio. Pulso. Levioso.
Jasno?
Confringo. Revelio.
Do czego to może służyć? spoileruję sobie żadnej. Interesting. Jak tu do ciebie wejść? Jak tu dotrzeć? Tędy.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio.
Okej.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Dobra, coś będę pizdowatych pankował jakiś, nie?
Incendio. Revelio.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Aha, fajowo. No dobra, zróbmy tą miotę zasraną w końcu, bo w tym tempie nigdy tego nie zrobię. No tu już widzę okręgi przy kapeluszu moim. Czyli tu się gdzieś zaczną. Ale no kuźwa, ten budynek też fajnie wygląda, no. Dobra, wrócę do niego zaraz.
That's it.
To też fajnie wygląda. What is this?
Revelio.
O Jezus. O Jezus!
It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises.
Trochę boję to Pondradziu się okaże potem, że tutaj jest jakiś tam plot fabularny i że ja sobie to zrobię. Bo mi się dużo napierdać bandytów. Co? No, taka wieżyczka. O, stado matylisko z więcej droga, To pozostaje ich napierdalać, no.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
Jak? Kinbridge. W Dolinie Hogwartu. O, nie wiem, 20 poziom ja mam. 19, to nie taka duża różnica. Bizonik!
Revelio.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
To jest dobre miejsce, żeby cię zapierdolić.
Petrificus totalis.
Świetnie.
Revelio.
Tu chyba będzie spoko teraz. Dawaj, dawaj. No kurwa, możesz tu przejść, no.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Dobra, najpierw dookoła ich obejdziemy. Tam dupa, kurwa, wszyscy z Petrificus totalus umrą.
Petrificus totalis.
No dobra, nie wszyscy.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Ale kozak, świetnie.
So it can feed you.
Mogę go zamrozić, zanim zacznie drzeć pizdę, że ktoś tu jest.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? Thinking in terms of good and evil merely
Yeah,
indicates a
it's
limited
understand.
imagination, in my opinion.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Dziękuję.
Hello, Hamora.
Kukuchar.
Revelio.
Jakiś fajny kotek.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Nie marudź. Nie będziemy siedzieli jak spam.
Petrificus totalis.
Suppose
Revelio.
it's worth a look.
To chyba coś węszyła. Ajajaj, jak tu się do nich dorwać teraz?
Revelio.
Kurwa, 4 tu, jedna tam. I to nie są takie żółtodzioby wcale. Dobra, na ciebie mam pomysł już.
Places. Accio.
Kurwa, ty żyjesz jeszcze!
Confringo. Revelio.
No to chyba mam przejebane już.
Revelio.
Jakby tu was... Ja to nie wiem, czy on jakiegoś skarba nie znalazł po prostu.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
No tak przy tym kufrze stoi, nie wiem, czy on mi nie chce się odwdzięczyć jakby po prostu. Dobra, pa.
I know I'm not
Accio. Confringo. Ulceration.
Petrificus totalis!
Glacius.
Expulso!
Protego!
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Glacius!
Expulso! Expulso!
Glacius! Accio!
What are your thoughts on electric expulso?
Confringo! Repulso! Protego!
Expulso!
Glacius!
Expulso!
Kurwa, faktycznie.
Glacius! Repulso!
Expulso!
Confringo!
Aha. O fuck!
Play, shall we?
Ajajaj.
Protego!
Incendio!
Glacius!
Oła.
Expulso! Accio!
Protego! Pathetic display!
Levioso!
Kurwa, i paliłem.
Incendio!
Reducto!
Incendio!
Tiger!
Confringo!
I'm embarrassed! Reducto!
Accio!
Incendio!
Ojojoj. Problemy Najmana. O fuck! Hehe. Adios. Ulala.
Revelio!
Okej, zakładam, że tu miało mnie doprowadzić. Dobrze. Koniec tych wrażeń. Lecimy do Hogsmeade sprzedać, co nakradliśmy. A potem do tej kogały i na lekcję obrony. Nie.
Can't imagine
Opieki
how
nad
inconvenient
zwierzętami.
travel was before I invented flu.
Revelio!
I could use some gold.
Wygląda na duży poziom, no właśnie.
If anyone ever knew.
Tu też wygląda. No dobrze. Nic się nie napływa już. To jest nic, co się nie da sprzedać? Proszę pani. To idę na górę. Kurwa, no tak. Muszę najpierw sprzedać, żeby ukradać.
Revelio!
Koteusz. Magiczny koteusz przechodzi mi przez nogę. O, siema.
Revelio!
Ozonka chyba też nie ma montaża, nie? Nie ma, kurwa. A to niedaleko gdzieś tu jest chyba ten odmiatał? Albo do iksirów?
You're
Odmiatał.
back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Gorsza, 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 chuj wie, gorsza, gorsza.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you
Hey.
again.
Ale przecież jeszcze chcesz? A co będziesz jadła? To co nie mówisz, że przerwa? Witam z powrotem, widzowie. Już jestem znowu w pracy. Dobra. A ja chyba mam punkt talentu jakiś, co? Może to? Nie. O, świetnie. To jest podstawa. I od razu róbmy porządek z tym. Te zaklęcia to mam w dupie w sumie. Reparo też mogę mieć w dupie. To są niewybaczalne, to się przydadzą kiedyś tam. O, Descendo nie mam właśnie. I do tego muszę mieć Levioso. Incendio. I co, i akcja chyba jest spoko też, nie? Akcję mam wszędzie, kurwa, też nie najlepiej. To Depulso tu rzucę. Jest dobrze, widzowie.
Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor.
Jak
Assignment's all
kapeliner.
finished.
Well done.
Boże.
Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum,
A, właśnie.
a charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Ła! Prawie mnie złapał skubaniec. Ci nie rozziarku, ciebie w wsinach pewnie też ganiają, albo ty ich ganiasz.
Very good. I recommend.
Arresto Momentum.
Using your new spell as much as possible.
Accio.
Perhaps we all live here.
A, nie mam na nich arrestomentu rzucić.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are
Revelio.
on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Świetnie. O.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
Językówka.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches him.
Co? Czochry, czochry, czochry.
That's
O,
lovely.
serduszka.
I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I
Jejku,
think we
jaki
can safely
fajny.
say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
O, widziałem kukuchara.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Uwolniłem jednego.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
No przestań, ziom. Debilu zasrany.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tus, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
Jaka
That's
głupia
really not
historia.
funny.
Let's go.
Jak mruczy głęboko. Jaki ogon ma?
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Ojejka. Jedzonko dla Persefony.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one,
Co?
as do I.
It appears
Chyba
our
mogę.
time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Za chwilę.
Where are the lions? I would like to
Kurwa.
see a huge Gryffindor lion in this class for once.
Coś tam kurwa parsknął, ale za szybko tego gryfona zaczepiłem.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to
Dziękuję.
understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Kurwa, gdyby ona była facetem, a kobietą,
Quite
to
the
był,
weather we're having,
kurwa,
don't you
krwi w
think?
chuj.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much
Ale
better
normalnie
if I
Poppy
just show you.
Sweeting, więc na pewno nie jest kurwa gwałcicielem.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Jakby to był kurwa facet i się nazywał Gerolf Schneider.
Stand back.
Ale Cooper.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Jeszcze niżej, jeszcze musisz.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Boże, po dwa wpierdalała. Jaki łakomczuch. I zwiała. Papa.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
spoko, ale jakie ja tu miałem zaklęcia. Chyba to.
Revelio.
No i co? Szukamy misji kolejnych. Tak? Tak, ekipa kitkowa? Dawaj! No i już byłem za motylami w tym, halo.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beast's class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Kto to kurwa jest ta Aux?
Revelio.
Wcale jej nie kojarzę, szczerze mówiąc.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Co to jest za...
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
They want to buy out.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
What?
Revelio.
A gdzie są motyki?
Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Odpisz swoją nagrodę?
Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies live. Well, well. Look what we have here.
No dobra.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Glacier. Accio. Confringo. Repulso. Accio. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Repulso. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
No dobra. To może do Sebastiana się najpierw wybierzemy. Wydaje się to najsensowniejsze. Albo dobra. Czy on jest kurwa w tym? Nie wiem, czy on jest w pokoju życzeń? Tak? Polska wygrywa 2-0. Z wyspami owczymi.
I already have the wormwood.
Dobra, to zmienimy jeszcze raz teleport. Sekretny pokój życzeń. I chat z papreczki.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Now, I'm only trying to help. Revelio.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Niedaleko chyba nawet. No właśnie. Tak było. Siemano.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
No tak, Luna, nie? Mogłem się domyślić.
Revelio.
O kurwa.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Jejku. O Jezus!
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Lumos.
O, nie tu. Czasu. Kurwa nie!
I'll look after you.
To chciałem.
Wonderful.
Jamkę teraz. Dla płówcia. Ojejku, szkoda, że nie robi takich dużych oczu. Takich czarnych jak kitki. Ojejka, jak fajnie wcina sobie, co? Ojejku.
Revelio. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Ale to może już... tu. Puf. Puf. O, no dobra. To też już zniknie. Zaczarowane krosny. Dodajemy tryb elementu ubrania. dobra. Atrybut. Dobra, nie będzie to.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Dick, zobacz, Dick.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio.
Kazał mi tu iść i się zapoznać z nimi? Aha, dobra, koniec misji jest. Tak, pamiętam. No i dobra, 16 jest. Misja. Sebuś. Idziemy do Sebusia. O kurwa. Co? Ja myślałem, że my w Hogwarcie mamy się spotkać razem tam jechać. Ja pierdziu, ty świlusia.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Aha, no właśnie. Tu można was trochę
Mine now, demiguise.
odciążyć. O, Demimos, co? I w nocy zakład, idealnie. Ciekawe ile tego mam. Może na wyposażeniu będzie? Gdzieś? Przedmioty misji 6 księżyców Demimoza, a trzeba 9 mieć.
Revelio.
Takie walki, no niby fajnie jest tam. No właśnie, nie. Skrzynia, o to jest dobry łuk zawsze. Szata jakaś. A to jest na głowę. Przepraszam. Brak atrybutu. To możemy wymienić. O Jezus.
Revelio.
Niespodziewany koźlak. A jak tu wejść?
Aloha Mora.
Oddaj pieniądze, wiem, że możesz.
Revelio.
To właśnie zaczęła Homora z Greki. Dziękuję. Ciekawe swoją drogą, co niby tu miałby robić właśnie Hogwartu, kurwa, że tu zostawiali tego Dymimoza. Ale... Ej, kurwa, faktycznie. Ej. I ten ktoś, kurwa, o tym wie i dlatego tam zostawia. Woźny jest kurwiarzem. Nie no, czekaj. Jedno było w gabinecie, znaczy w sali lekcyjnej. Tak, było w łazience prefektów, przy skrzydle szpitalnym. Było w pokoju do wynajęcia w tym, było w Hogsmeade. Było w sklepie z ubraniami. O. Siema, co to? No i tutaj w sypialni jakieś łaby, no faktycznie. O. Boże, jak super się lata na miotle.
I'm famished.
Revelio.
Dobra, najpierw pokradać.
Alo, Homora.
Dej pieniądze. Okej, już załapałem. W jednym z tych 8 stron świata, że tak powiem.
Revelio.
To nie jest za każdym razem okej.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
Nie da się wtedy, prawda? No, także on się do mnie odezwie.
Revelio.
Siema. Hehe!
Revelio.
Jakie fajne. Co są za tym?
Revelio.
O, sypialnia. Może cimci. Nie. W tej go nie było. Jeszcze. Tu jest jakiś handel. O, tu jest jeszcze trochę rzeczy. O.
Revelio.
Gdzie jeszcze? Tu. Co to kurwa jest? Są manekiny jakieś?
Revelio.
Jak się wpierdoli po prostu z buta wjechał. No to jeszcze chyba coś było gdzieś? O, właśnie. Czym chata bogata. A, to była ta zamek 2.
Revelio.
No dobra, no. Ale tu chyba jest notateczka jakaś. Dziwne miejsce na spotkanie, ale okej. Okej, nie oceniam.
You made it.
No pewnie.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Revelio.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
A może i nie?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
No Jezus.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Na co ona choruje? Jezus.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Revelio.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Nie ma problemu. Najpierw przeczytam twoją korespondencję. Teraz jesteśmy kwita.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated.
by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Zajebać im jabłko? Nie, no dobra.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for
Coś
something.
czuję, że będzie coś z tą starożytną magią, że będę w stanie pomóc. Albo jak się pokona tego złodupca.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Ale biegnij dalej, no halo, ziomek. A, przez most tu ptamy, tak? Bo niebezpiecznie.
Revelio. How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
A ty kurwa nie zauważyłeś?
Ringo.
Revelio.
schowaj się. Ziom.
Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
No co za pajac.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Something that time.
Jeszcze ty.
Not your best moment, huh?
Expelliarmus. Protego.
You've made your last mistake.
Kurwa, światowa bariera, co ja tym przełamuję? Ogień? Nie.
How nice of you to stop by. Let's get this over.
Accio. Levioso.
I won't rest. One less human to worry about. Such arrogance.
Accio.
No kurwa, schowałem cię, halo. Do porządku.
Levioso.
You think this is funny? Right, not be worried.
Revelio.
Little moon. Stop it!
Revelio.
That was meant for me.
Pity.
You won't stop me.
Glacier.
You can't stop
Protego.
us. I've been
Revelio.
I confess,
Jeszcze ktoś?
that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Ło.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio.
That's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Siniunia, dobrze, dobrze, dobrze.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
No, ten symbol też mi się rzucił. Gdzieś, tylko kurczę, gdzie to było?
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Aha, okej, w wizji.
Revelio.
No, nie mogłem miotły, dobra. Poradzimy sobie. Jest tu wejście gdzieś jakieś? Jest.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Oh la la. Ale potrzebuję pewnie 2 ognistych.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okej.
Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
A nie ma już karteczek, kurwa?
Lumos.
No chyba nie. No już, nie gryźć się. Kochacie się. Proszę nie gryźć. No, kochane kitki. I obinis w krypcie będzie.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Wow.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
Da się to obrócić jakoś?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Jak się czujesz? To może już skończymy? To ja też dziękuję. Bardzo się cieszę, że bawisz się ze mną wspólnie. To dużo dla mnie znaczy. Pa, pa.